that's what the traffic looks up ahead. This is Nashville, Tennessee, and my permit sent me on a very they sent me on a wild goose chase. You know, I was coming from the south on I-65, and instead of going to downtown, they sent me on this huge bypass. I never drove on it before. It's called I-840, I-840, and they sent me west like that, where I caught I-40, and then I followed east, and this is what it is. It's I-40 heading east towards Nashville, 13 miles away, and it's all red, and it says delay is 16 minutes. So basically I don't have to rush. I'm gonna reduce my speed, like no point. But according to my permit, I must stay on I-40 all the way till I grab 155, and then I take 155, kind of like another bypass towards I-65. And today is July 3rd, but Tennessee and Kentucky have no restrictions, but Alabama. No, Tennessee does have a restriction, but only when you have an escort, when you have a pilot. The permit said no escort oversized loads after midday. But since I don't have an escort, so Tennessee and Kentucky, I can drive all through the holiday, even tomorrow. And that's what I plan to do. But the states south of me, like Alabama and Louisiana, you had to stop. Like Alabama, the curfew started, or rather will start at sunset today. Like if I was in Alabama and I made a mistake of stopping for the night, that's it, I cannot drive tomorrow. I have to wait till sunrise on Friday, which is July 5th. You know, but here I can cross. See, that's what, you know, all this planning is all about with heavy loads, right? So I did this research, so I know I can cross Tennessee and Kentucky, but then I gotta stop before entering Indiana, because Indiana and Michigan, they do have these curfews, so I cannot enter Indiana and drive in Indiana or Michigan tomorrow, July 4th. And so I will wait somewhere near the Indiana border, and I can start driving again Friday morning. Oh boy, what a mess, you know. But they're telling me go on I-40, so we're gonna go on I-40. I don't want to get caught, you know, off route, because that's a very big fine. And it's super hot. It's always over 30 Celsius, which is over like 95, coming to yeah, like 95 F, I'm thinking. My poor truck is overheating. I have to start the fan manually. And then it's wet, so you can see a very heavy rain over there. beautiful, beautiful weather. That's the beauty again of Google Maps. I can prepare myself for slow traffic, right? Because of course it's not 100% accurate, but you'd be surprised how often it is accurate. And how often I see people pass me without any clue that up ahead they have stopped traffic, you know? Very dangerous. And that's why I'm driving so slow, because, well, first of all, I'm almost 140,000 pounds gross, and the road is not the best. And secondly, I'm looking at that, right, that there's gonna be, I'm gonna be sitting in a jam for 14 minutes now. So no rush. Yeah, this time I decided to use only one language. Give some practice to Russian speakers. Alright, what is this? I-440 under construction. Expect delays through Nashville. Oversized loads, avoid I-440. Another sign said. So no, I'm not going on. I'm following my permit. Alright, we're about, I think about 2 miles away from the stop traffic. I-55, but this is south. I need to catch the same highway but on the other side, and it's going north. Feels like South Florida. My GPS wants me to go on 440. I cannot do that. 3 lanes, that's I-40. Those 2 lanes are I-40. But the Google says that's 5 minutes faster. I don't know about that. Ah, because 1 lane is closed, you see? Okay. It says I gotta be in two right lanes. Five minutes. No thanks. Like I said, I'm not in a rush. I already told the broker I'm gonna be delivering, I said 8 o'clock Monday morning. That's what I calculated. Yeah, okay, you see that? Exit 208A. That's where we're going. And that's where everything is red. So basically it's a stop traffic over there. It's already stopped in front of me. Okay. Thank you, Google. You're the best.
Continue on I-65 south for 4 kilometers.
All right. Yes, ma'am. If I can get out of this mess without hitting this bus over here. Hey buddy, watch your rear wheels. Why are you going to my lane? Truck sits like this. Look at the road. It's very tilted. Looks a bit, I mean, feels a bit scary, you know, with such a heavy load. Hey, the funny thing happened in Alabama. My first stop was supposed to be Flying J in McCalla, Alabama. And I take that exit and there's a little sign, almost kind of like handwritten. It says, closed, opening soon. And I'm like, what? What's closed? And I see there's a logo of the Flying J, you know, and I'm like, no, that cannot be, because usually Google, you know, Google Maps is good with this. They will tell me, hey, the business is closed, right? These guys say nothing. So I go there, there's barricades, everything is definitely closed, but the worst part is that the road that goes towards Flying G is just 2 lanes, 1 lane in each direction, and there's no way to turn around. So it was kind of like a nightmare to get out of there. I had to go to the nearby intersection and try to find, and the guy says, a cop showed up there and he says, well, just 2/10 of a mile there's an abandoned church, you can go in there and turn around. And I came to that church. First of all, the entrance is like this, you know, I would definitely get stuck there with my trailer, and then it's not enough space in there, it's too tight. So I had to get creative. But yeah, so Flying J in McKellar, Alabama is closed and nobody told me. Maybe I missed the memo or something. Alright, so we just stay on this, in this mess. 40, yep. And I know it'll be a left lane. The I-55. To get to I-55 I have to be in the left lane. But you know, I got an excavator. If everything fails, I can push people, you know, I can move people a little bit, so it's allowed when you have a cat. Happened, I sent an email to Fontaine dealer in US. I said, can you guys match this price? And I sent them a quote from the Canadian trailer maker, because of course their prices were cheaper. So I said, you know, tandem Jeep, 83-inch flip box, neck extension, and 2+2 spreader bar without the axles, hydraulic. And they said, let us see what we can do. So maybe they'll match it, but it's like 35% cheaper than than what Fontaine wants. Sign on the right, a picture of Johnny Cash, and it says Johnny Cash Museum downtown, because this is Nashville after all, right? The capital of country music. Ah, that's why it's a mess, because I can see a sign up ahead. So the highway is gonna split again, and I think I'm in the wrong lane. I think I'll have to be in the left lane. But I cannot see from here. But I think 40 is you have to be in those 2 left lanes. But I hate to be in the middle lane, you know, when I'm oversized. And I'm not that bad, but it's, you know, it's 11.4 and those tracks are sticking out. So I'll take my chances here with these guys. 65 is this way, 40 is that way. And that's why it's a mess. And you see there's much less traffic over there. For some reason, everybody wants to go on 65. And I see the Swift guy, the truck is turning. But we're gonna make it, you know, we're gonna make it interesting for the participants of this particular traffic commotion. Oh yeah, it says 1.9 kilometers, stay left. No problemo. Has some kind of pickup trailers for pickup trucks. What is this? Freightliner Classic with a straight exhaust. Nice sound. All right, 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers till the split. So I guess now I have to start make my way that way. Nobody's home. Gone fishing. Come on. I don't have voicemail. You know, I hate voicemail, and I very seldom leave messages for voicemail because it's useless. I'd rather type an email, but I call my company. I said when somebody calls me, I don't want them to hear any greetings or any messages, you know. I just want the phone to keep ringing, and see this guy, there was a room in front of him. As soon as I flipped my signal on, he accelerated to close the gap. Typical dry van and four-wheeler behavior. But I don't want to go there because there's a mess. There's people coming from the right. I just hope somebody will let me in. I think this guy saw me. Wow. A dry van. typical stuff. Now we're gonna flip this switch over here. Tick, 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 tick. That flips my lights in the back. Sometimes when you're nice to people, they're nice to you back, you know. Checking my track. My right track is inside the white line, but it's sticking out over here. But these guys have the shoulder; they can move a little bit, right? But these guys have nowhere to go. the car. See, I was paying attention to this guy. Missed the Volvo on the left. Shoot.
Keep left to continue on I-40 East. Continue for 1.5 kilometers. Continue on I-40 East for 1.5 kilometers.
See, this lane is better because people are joining from there. Ah, that's why. The sign up ahead says East I-40, you have to be in these two lanes. The story of my life. I'm always in the wrong lane. Like I say, if I stay here, I will end up on 65 and 24 West. So we gotta switch. This one is wrong. I gotta be on this one.
Keep right to stay on I-40 East.
Yes, ma'am. okay too. But it's very confusing sometimes, you know. This is like circus, you know. I hope you guys enjoying this. You have lots of popcorn and beer, and you are enjoying the coming holiday.
Continue on I-40 east for 3 kilometers.
All right, everyone is calm now. Yeah. What I want to know is why my windows are fogging up. I have my defroster on, I have air conditioning, but for some reason I have fog from the inside, which blocks my right mirror. Alright, over here I gotta watch for these barriers. А я еду за туманом. За туманом и за запахом тайги. Oh, wait a second. Sorry about that. Those lanes. Like, who designed this, you know? I want to know. Yeah, looks like in 2.4 kilometers it says stay left to be on I-40 east. Bridge over here. Yeah, a pickup truck in the back. Let me in. taking the exit for I-55. This one a bit too much. We had to correct a little bit. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of Nashville. Oh boy, this is quite an adventure. I'm glad I decided to start recording this just to show you guys. I did once a video like this in Chicago, right when I was going downtown in busy traffic, and I saw lots of people, you know, liked watching it. And then I did a similar video for about New York City, and that one was quite popular, so I decided to do this one because I knew the traffic will be crazy. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. End the movie when I hit I-55. And I'm gonna stop for the night in Kentucky. There's a Flying J in Franklin, Kentucky. As soon as you pretty much leave Tennessee. So from here it's 45 miles or 70 kilometers. Tomorrow on the Independence Day, I'm gonna drive a couple of hours towards Louisville. From this Franklin, Kentucky to Louisville, Kentucky, basically get myself closer to the border with Indiana, and then just wait there till Friday morning, and then start trucking, and I'll cross the border into Canada Friday night, go home to Cambridge, and then deliver Monday near Toronto. Another load is already lined up. Oops. I'll be moving the same type of a machine, Cat 336. Just have to go a short, you know, few hundred miles into US and bring it back to Canada, and it pays pretty good, like much better per mile than this one. So as soon as I'm dropping this one, I'm going back into US to bring back that machine. I already have the rate confirmation, everything is signed. So this train is not stopping. The money train. All right, finally we are on 155. Bye-bye Nashville. Thank you for watching. Thanks for your patience. I know everybody loves these long videos in 1080p. Make sure you watch at 60 frames per second. Happy Independence Day.